Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I was sitting over here and I was thinking long and hard. I was thinking about things that I really don't like in life, and then I came to a conclusion that I hated high school. Freshman year was great. My freshman year was probably the best year of my whole high school thing. But the rest was a shit show. Let's do a story time video as to why I hated high school. Because you know what? I left that toxic place now. And most likely we'll never see any of those human beings ever again.
Never see this face again.
Curtis makes a dramatic return.
I think it's time to expose everyone and expose myself. Not gonna use anybody's name because we are not about that life. Just to clear the air, I went to 2 different high schools. The first one, I went to middle school and then I was in Mexico for middle school, and then I did first year high school, so freshman year, and then I moved to an unnamed area, and that's when shit went downhill for me. Never, like I said, never gonna see any of those people again, thank God. I like to thank not only God but Jesus, so don't have to worry about that. Just to make it clear, it was the second high school that I'm talking about, okay? Honestly, sophomore year was kind of fun. There were several other mini story times that I could talk about that same year. We're gonna skip ahead to the next year, and we're gonna talk about how I decided to do several bad decisions. One of which including giving someone hopes that I liked them, and I actually did not. That led to me joining a group of people that were terrible. A certain individual was I know I've gotten backlash for how I name people in my videos.
Let's call her Jane because she's plain Jane.
So let's call her Laptop. Back in sophomore year, we were okay. I mean, I didn't really like her. Like, I knew she was fake because she was really racist, and she did things I did not support, but she was still in my same friend group. I treated her as like coleslaw. Like, oh, she's there, like she comes with my meal, but like, do I want to touch her? No. Do I want to get involved with her? No. Like, you know, like coleslaw, that's her new name. Coleslaw is her name. Coleslaw was in this friend group that I decided to join that was interesting. You know, when shit went downhill, when I stopped having a thing with one of the people in that group of people, Coleslaw really like switched, you know? She really was like, Teddy's a bad person, and decided to turn basically that whole group against me. But you know what? I had so much proof of her calling people names and like saying really racist slurs. I was like, you know what? The people in that group were really like easily manipulated. So I did not want to get involved with that, and I tried to move on. I pieced the fuck out, you know? This is my cue. I do not want to be a part of this anymore. But Coleslaw was still like chatting up, like, you know, lots of shit. She obviously turned lots of people against me because she is trash.
Well, just as I thought, trash.
She just kept talking. But the thing is, She was dating someone at the time. At the end of senior year, I was at a party and he was there. We were getting drinks, you know, cause fuck it up, cause you know me. He was venting to me about Coleslaw, about how she's like a terrible girlfriend and whatever, and I completely agreed because she would talk mad shit about him when I was still in the friend group. But then I don't know, sister snapped and sister went for it and sister homeworked the fuck out of their relationship. Sister here thought it was up to me to make karma happen. That had to happen. I could not leave without, number one, exposing this bitch because she really was a dick to everyone. And she would like do really bad, illegal things. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna expose her like that. I'm just gonna take the high road and fuck her man. So that's what I did. I'm not sorry. To this day, I think it's hilarious. To this day. She had it coming. She kind of found out because at this point I was still kind of friends with that other group again. Like, I was being civil. Like, we would communicate, but they knew what I had done and they just didn't want to tell her. But she kind of knew, and then everybody denied. And I was just like, you know what? Let this bitch live. Let this bitch live and think it's all good. The moral of this story time right now is to not think that I don't hold grudges, because I did. No regrets. The real reason why I did not like high school is I think the high school that I went to was very problematic. They would care about dumb issues instead of the bigger picture. I just don't think it was a good time. It really shows that like I am normal, because those people, you can tell that like once they left that high school, most of them aren't really doing great. But like on the other hand, select few are doing great and are actually 10 times happier than they were there. That just says something about that. It says a lot, actually. Yeah, it was just horrible. Putting that behind, we're waving it goodbye, okay? Realistically, that's what we're here for. That's what life is all about. The tea. I'm gone. I don't need to worry about those people. I don't need to worry about anything that goes on over there. It's there. It's in the back. It's just like, it's along with horses. Actually, no. It's past the horses. That's all I had to say. Follow me on all my social medias. You know the deal. Thanks so much for watching this video.